Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through the hot topic of this update and the only thing all people doing right now in the game, which is farming yellow leaves and generally leaves in the game through dispatch mission to be able to craft, to have more chances to craft their CTP of Insights. And yes, I'm gonna go through what I'm doing and what other people is doing right now in the game. You know, there is a lot of veterans and the top players ignoring completely the story mode and ignoring completely the rifts, and they are going full on dispatch. And we're gonna see the most, the best teams to go through the dispatch. And there is a lot of opinions, using one character to do the damage and double deep and double support, use 2 DPS, 1 support, use 3 DPS. So we're gonna go through all these variations of farming of dispatch missions, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm trying to do, what I have done until now on the crafting event, and what I'm suggesting to everyone, depending on their agent level, depending on the gold and the state of the game they are, because there is a huge difference doing this event and being a veteran, and doing this event and being a brand new player, or a guy that you're free to play and you're collecting your gold and your CCF day by day and trying to figure out which is the best for you. So before we go through that, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below in the comments how your routine in the game has changed the last days, because everyone should be changed right now. There is a lot of opportunities here, so I want to know your opinion and what teams are you using to farm, what did you skip doing and doing full on dispatch, or if you're ignoring the event, let me know why you're ignoring the event totally. And of course there is something else going on today, because it's Sunday, and every Sunday we have the token giveaway we're doing into our Discord. Yes, we have a Discord server that you can join yourself down below. It's an invitation for you in the description, and let's go through the Discord server to see how you can yourself win some crystal coupons and find some good friends for the game you love and play all these hours per day. So this is the Discord server. You're getting an invitation and you can come here. This is all the channels that you can participate, and one specific, it's the token channel. On token channel we're explaining exactly what you need to do to get token yourself, and there is actually 2 ways to get every 2 weeks coupons yourself. You can either go here and just talk to the server and collect tokens, talk with others and stuff like that, or you can come here and press leaderboard, and basically with the same time the tokens you're collecting, it's gathering here into the leaderboard. The first place on the leaderboard wins instantly a crystal coupon, and that one to thread they getting thanks in the video. Of course, thank everyone who is participating into the Discord and help others, but this is the way to see who is going to win the leaderboard. You can check yourself daily the state of the tokens with this way, and most of the people are gathering the tokens through asking for GBR help. I'm doing daily carry for people on GBR, or we were used to do dimension missions, and still people are doing mythic rifts, as you can see here, or else you can just come and talk about the game, about the PvP of the game, flex about the screenshots you have done, something that you took like a CTP, or generally talk for the game you love. Of course there are bots there helping you decide what to choose for ABX and ABL day. As you can see, you can come here, pick up a day and get yourself the best character to use. So there is multiple channels actually, but yes, let's not delay it anymore. Let's see who is the first. And other than the leaderboard, there is also the shop. In the shop you can buy some raffle tickets actually, which is like lottery tickets, and if you are the one that you have the lottery ticket that wins, you're getting yourself another crystal coupon. So let's figure out who is the number one here. And congratulations, the Vengeance, you are the #1. Congratulations for your victory. Thank you, Kobe Solos and Zombie11. Basically, these names are not into the server. Basically, the guys are, but everyone has a nickname. So, yes, God was close, was the 4th, CMAC and God are moderators of the channel also, and they're really helpful guys. If you find them inside the server, they are going to try to help you 100%. They're Agent of Shield, CMAC and God is in our group alliance. To Poppy, Zeni, Sinu, anyone here is always in the server, helpful dudes, and they can help you decide what to do with your account. They can help you with GBR, rifts, and all this stuff. So let's pick the winner for the raffle tickets also, and the winner is, oh my god, ticket 12, Helios Gavalos, 3rd time in the row, 3 weeks in a row on these raffle tickets. Helios Gavalos is keep winning, bro. This is insane. This is insane. What's going on? Let's see. Is it bugged? I mean, let's see if I'm gonna pick up. Oh. It is bugged, bro, or something. Okay, let's pick this next winner. Muddy, you are the winner. Oh my god, Helios Gavalos. Are you trying to... Are you a hacker? What's going on? The bot stacked and you were 3rd in a row. So yeah, Muddy is the winner this week. And yes, congratulations guys. And let's go into the dispatch. And as I told you, let's talk actually for something that I should advise you a couple of days ago. You know, if you're a new player or a guy that's grinding for the CCF, grinding for all the, for all the materials in the game, you shouldn't go here and spend all this gold for this event, because CTP of Insight, it is really good, but in the same time it's a CTP that actually gives you a bit of a support to your main character. So if you don't have the main characters yet, you should focus on going and farming it. But something that everyone should get is this free CTP. With this free CTP you can come here, click on this and swap the leaves from red to orange. The orange leaves, it's the one that everyone can farm right now through farming the green leaves. If you farm the green leaves, you can turn them into yellow, and the yellow turn them into orange. So in the dispatch mission, why I am skipping the rifts and skipping the story mode, it's to keep more energy and farm more rifts daily. So how are you going to do that? You're going to gather all your, the best team you have for dispatch and go drop your character play into the autoplay, collect their leaves and get the maximum outfits. So here there is like 2 theories: getting the best tier 4 you have, like this team I am using right now, which is like Magneto, Thor and Jean Grey. These 3 supposed to be the best farmers in the game. And after I'm gonna run the dispatch that I'm doing with this team up, and after I'm gonna swap into double support teams and 1 DPS to see the difference in between. But in the same time, we're gonna check out how fast can I clear 10.1, which is the first stage of dispatch that actually you have chances to get orange, and that means you're getting the maximum reward out of it. There is also CTPs and Odin's Blessing, as you can see, but in the 9.5 there is no orange, so you wanna take advantage of the chances of orange. To be honest, I have seen only 1 dude getting orange, feel a leaf, but the rest are something that they are dropping even if you're doing 10.1 or either if you're doing 12.5. There is people reporting that in 12.5 you're getting more leaves, but my experience at the moment is that whatever you do, the more stages you play, the more chances you have to get an orange, the more chances you have to get a yellow. So in my opinion, they are giving the same rewards in the 12 or in the 10, so go into the 10. But for the 10 you should also take see what the villains are. In 10.1 the villains are all combat types and some blast types. So my team up with Magneto and having him as a blast type and 2 universals give me kind of an advantage. If I go through this, you know, the boss is speed type, so speed type boss is not gonna give me the advantage against Magneto. So you want to avoid having strong enemies, so you're gonna play, you know, I'm playing 10.1, so let's try first at 10.1 how fast can I clear with this team, and after how fast I can clear with 3 different teams on the best farmers in the game, and let's compare the results. So in my opinion, having 3 DPS, you know, it's really nice, and you can get the maximum value because all the 3 DPS, they're gonna use their own CTP of rage, they're gonna use their own, you know, super energy attack or physical attack, and you're gonna get the maximum out of it. Because with 2 supports, in my opinion, you know, having the supports doing damage with CTP of Insights is not the best case, but in the same time, you're making your characters even more powerful at the main farming character, and perhaps, you know, there is some reason for you if you are missing like 3 tier 4s, if you are missing really good DPS, there is the alternative using double support team or 2 DPS and 1 support. And let's see here the difference. As you can see, I'm here in the stage for like 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm in the stage for 30 seconds, basically 44 now, so it's 44 seconds for me to get clear through this. And if you want to check my characters, go in my account, you know, it's Deathproof HS, all 3 got rages, all 3 got super builds, and took me 44 seconds. So this is a really nice way to farm these spots, because in 40 seconds you can have 1 stage. That means that like in 10 minutes you can have like 15 stages, and the more stages you farm, the more chances you have for leaps. So let's try first a team up with Thor. My Thor looks like that. Let's go fast forward through that, and if you have the 4-star, 5-star or 6-star artifact, you could use him as a lead and double support. But now I'm gonna try to get, I have a mighty rage as you can see here. Now I'm gonna try to get the maximum out of the leadership of Fox, and the leadership of Fox gives all the skills of you know, Thor herself or Valkyr, the value of getting 40% more, you know, on the lighting damage that he do, on the lighting resist that he do, which is a debuff, and generally all of his skills effects are gonna hit harder. My Valkyr got a CTP of rage and has a kind of build for ABX, so I'm gonna use her as the main support, and I'm gonna swap into the leadership. For Jean, I'm gonna use Ghost Panther, and for Magneto, I'm gonna use his leadership and Mysterio as a second support. So my White Fox right now got a mighty insight, so in the others perhaps they're gonna have a normal insight, but here the insight I have, it's not the perfect roll, so there's no huge difference in between. Let's figure out how this gonna looks like, and yes, let's keep our Thor as the main character to go through. And you can see here Fox and Valkyr are trying to do themselves some damage. The good part is that characters like Fox is not really good DPS, but in the same time she provides herself defense down, so you're doing defense down on the enemy adds because of your Fox, and in the same time Valkyr, as you can see, she's doing some damage herself. Thor is kind of annoying sometimes because he's stacking into his 5th skill, and when the stage is moving forward, like here, he's standing still and doing his 5th skill. So he is kind of annoying, and as you can see here, the timing is going way more than it was before. So yeah, at the moment, I don't feel like there is a lot of value here. Yeah. I lost some time, of course. Let's see how much time. So now it's 54 seconds. So it's 10 seconds slower using a character with double support like Thor. So let's figure out how it's gonna look like with Magneto. So with Magneto, I'm using, as I told you, his leadership, and I have Striker, the second character, so it's kind of annoying. Yes, so we are choosing Magneto as the leadership and the main character to DPS, and in the same time double support of Valkyr and Mysterio. Valkyr has an all-around support buff, and in the same time she's super helpful because she has a rage. It's really important having a character being a support and in the same time doing herself some damage. Here she has some disadvantage because most of the odds are blast types, but in the same time, you know, having some damage where in case not having any damage, it's always better. My Mysterio here having actually a CTP of Insight, a normal one, but you can see I'm already slow on the stage. Perhaps I'm slower than Thor also, but let's figure out. Look at this dude, bro. He's doing his chimichangas. Yeah, feels like the same. Yeah, feels like the same. No, it's 5 seconds faster. So my Magneto managed to do it in 5 seconds faster. And let's check out my Magneto really fast. And Mysterio actually, you can see there, 10.1 stage. I took 9 leaves with 1 clear. My Magneto, of course, has kind of better build than my Thor. I have brilliant CTP of Rage. I have his artifact also 4-star. So on all of the characters, I have 4-star artifact. And his uniform, it's mythic. And also, as I told you, CTP of Insight on Mysterio. Valkyr, it's exactly the same. And let's go fast forward into Jean Grey. So with my Jean Grey, I'm using leadership of Ghost Panther and support of Valkyr. This is the best team I have actually to farm Dimension Rifts, Mythic Rifts, and for Mythic Rifts there is a difference. For Mythic Rifts you don't need to use all the 3 characters you have for DPS, so there is no value having 3 DPS on the team up. As I told you in the start, the best characters you should use is the one that with double support can do the maximum damage, and Jean Grey is that dude, is that girl actually. She can do huge amount of damages really fast, so she's progressing through all the farming stages of the game really fast. Thor used to be the number 1, but now Magneto and Jean Grey are doing a lot of work also on Dimension Rifts, so you should pay attention and not keep doing with your Thor if your Thor is not that, you know, that strong. So here, as you can see, we are already late, and yes, we are late. Oh no, we are exactly, no, we are like Thor. Even later, we are slower than Thor. By 1 second, we are slower than, but actually 3 seconds. 3 seconds slower than Thor. And yes, let's go fast forward into the other, you know, the other thing you should do, and is to utilize. So at the moment, 3 max build DPS feels better to use for dispatch. Whatever leads, whatever supports, doesn't really matter because you're losing damage using supports. And let's now go to see how it looks like with 2 support, with 2 DPS and 1 support. I'm gonna use this team up, Magneto, Jean, and Valkyr, and I'm using Valkyr without a CTP of Insight because I feel like she's giving the maximum value out of your, you know, support, and having a DPS also, which is here with a CTP of Rage. As you can see here, the build is similar with Magneto. I have also Brilliant Rage, I have also a 4-star artifact on here, so let's fast forward to see how much value this team has. So in this team we're not running a CTP of Insight because the only support we have here got a CTP of Rage. The reason I'm using CTP of Rage with my Valkyr, it's because if you are at top 16 of ABL and ABX, you need to get the maximum value and the maximum number on your ABX score, and the only way to do that is having triple tag characters like Titania, She-Hulk, and Valkyr, all 3 with Rage, Mighty Rage, Brilliant Rage, or Normal Rage, and full DPS builds. So it's the only day that you don't actually need to use CTP of Insight, and you don't need to use any support character, only support, but in the same time you're getting the leadership of She-Hulk, support buff of Titania for the strong characters, and actually the support of Valkyr, but all 3 in the same time doing damage with with their CTP of raises. Here I'm really close actually to do the best. No, it's 48. So this is 4 seconds slower. Using Valkyr and giving support to my dudes, you know, to Jean and Magneto, feels like not better than using triple DPS Thor, Magneto and Jean. And that's something I was thinking about, you know, that's why I'm using 4 tier 4s full build to do my dispatch, and you should do the same. But in the same time, if you are struggling having 3 strong DPS, try to go in 1 DPS, take advantage of the dispatch mission that you're going to farm, and these states should be more than 10 and more, not 13, because at 13 it's really hard. But depending on your you know, on your peers also, you need to think about a lot of variants. Here it's my account with my cards and all my stuff, you know. You need to make yourself understand how less damage you're gonna do if you have worse builds, or better damage you're gonna do if you have better builds. So yes, the thing that I was doing seems to be the right thing. Let me know down below in the comments, how are you farming these dispatch missions, which one you are doing, and what's the progress you have right now on the crafting event. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I help people decide what to do with their farmings. And don't forget that there is also for 13 days more, there is a lot of days actually. Yes, it's 13 days and 6 hours left, so you can do farming yourself. You can turn the leaves to yellow. As you can see, I did like 3 stages and I already took some yellow leaves. So you can make yourself the leaves. If you are brand new player, really low spender or something, in my opinion, just get this stuff and just get you know, the normal CTP of Insight if you're lucky. Don't go and mess around with Mighty Insight or Brilliant Insight. Brilliant Insight, it's the only that I don't have, and I'm gonna do a massive craft on my live stream in Wednesday, but it's coming like 3 or 4 days from now. So stay tuned if you wanna see that, and perhaps I'm gonna do some crystal giveaway also during the video, during the live stream actually. So yes, let me know down below in the comments. I'm really curious about what are you people doing with this event. And yeah, see you into the next. Kisses in your faces.